Hello students, your teacher here, Mr. Sarasinski with your review. It's about 8:35 right now. I'm finishing up, working hard for y'all while I'm not going to be there. And don't mind the numbers, they're kind of wonky, but these are the examples I wanted you to practice. And so don't worry about the numbers, okay? Just do what you got to do, get this thing done. It's going to be the same way on your quiz as well. Just kind of ignore the numbers, all right? Work with your teacher for a minute. N is greater than 5. Remember, we have some rules. Greater than, less than is an open dot. Greater than, equal to, less than or equal to is a closed dot. And then the inequality symbol points the direction we shade. So at 5, we have an open dot and it shades to the right. Okay, for number 6, at -2, we have a closed dot, and this one goes to the left. For number 7, we have a closed dot at -2. My stylus has not been working too good, and this one goes left as well. For number 8, we have an open dot at -5, and this one goes left. Okay. Number 25 here. Now we're writing the inequality from the graph. Since there's an open dot, I know I have x and -2. Now I have to determine, okay, it's an open dot going to the right. So I know that this is greater than, not equal to. Number 26, I know I have x and -5. This one's a closed dot, so it's got a line under it. And it goes to the right, so that's greater than. 27, I've got x and 1, closed dot, so I know it's equal to, and this one goes to the left, so I know it's less than. And number 28, I have x and I've got 1. This is a closed dot, so I know it's equals to, and this one goes to the right, so it's greater than. All right, now we're solving. Biggest thing when you're solving, remember, if you multiply or divide both sides of it by a negative, you have to flip the sign. So starting out, these are all two-step. For number 3, we're going to subtract 22. -2x is less than -4. Divide by -2. X is greater than +2. We had to flip it because we divided by a negative. So 2 goes in the middle. Since it's not equals to, it's an open dot, and the inequality symbol points to the right. So we are shading right. Number 4, subtract 11. 7x is greater than -42. Divide by 7. X is greater than -6. Open dot, shaded to the right. Number 5, add 3. X divided by 5 is less than or equal to 9. And then since x is being divided by 5, I'm going to multiply by it. X is less than or equal to 45. So closed dot, shaded left. Number 6. Don't get tripped up just because they put the constant first. Subtract 18. Then divide by -2 since we're dividing by negative. And you get x is less than 7, it's open dot, shaded left. All right. Number 11, subtract 2. -3/4 x is greater than 9. And in order to get rid of a fraction, we multiply by its reciprocal. And so since we had -3/4, we're multiplying by -4/3. On the left, it cancels out. Now, we did just multiply by a negative, so we have to flip it. 9 times -4 is -36. And -36 divided by 3 is -12. So we have -12 in the middle, open dot, shaded left. 12, ooh, gotta multiply by -3, very first thing. So I get x plus 15 is less than 21 because we multiplied by a negative right here. All right, now subtract 15. X is less than 6. So 6 goes in the middle, open dot, shade left. All right, next page. All right, so these are your multi-steps, 3, 4, and a couple 5. So starting with number 1, remember same rules. The only thing different between 2-step and a 5-step, or 2-step and a 3-step, is distributing. 2-step and a 4-step is distributing, combining like terms, and possibly moving the variable to one side. And so the only real difference between a 2-step and a 5-step is to distribute, combine like terms, and get the variable on one side. That's the only thing you can do to add steps to an equation. And once you get comfortable with those 3 things, then equations are really no big deal. Okay, so for number 1, I see parentheses, that means distribute. Distributing is multiplication. That's 4x plus 12 is greater than negative 24. Subtract 12. Divide by 4. X is greater than negative 9. So negative 9 in the middle, open dot, shaded right. Don't worry about interval notation. All right, number 3, distribute. That's negative 2x plus 8 is less than or equal to negative 2. Bring down the 7x. All right, now this one I have to combine like terms. 7 minus 2 is 5x plus 8. Less than or equal to negative 2. Subtract 8. 5x is less than or equal to negative 10. Divide by 5. X is less than or equal to negative 2. Negative 2 in the middle, close dot, less than or equal to goes to the left. All right, number 6, variables on both sides. No parentheses, no combining like terms, but I do need to move the variable. In order to isolate the variable, don't you have to have it on one side? Yeah. All right, now I'm going to add 1. Negative 3x is less than or equal to 21. Divide by negative 3. And x is greater than or equal to negative 7. Don't forget to flip the sign. So, negative 7, close dot, to the right. All right, number 7, distribute. That's a negative 1. So we got 3 minus 2x plus 7. It's less than or equal to 34 minus 6x. Combine like terms. 3 plus 7 is 10. So I got negative 2x plus 10. 34 minus 6x. Get the variable on one side. Add 6x. 6 minus 2 is 4x plus 10, less than or equal to 34. Subtract 10. 4x is less than or equal to 24. And then divide by 4. X is less than or equal to 6. So we have 6 in the middle, close dot, to the left. All right. Just a reminder, all of these values, 5, 4, 3, these are the solutions to that inequality. Okay. And then numbers 3 and 7, I actually took these off of your quiz. I'm not going to get to teach you this, and I don't want to assess you on something that I haven't taught you on. So I will teach you this when I return. I am your teacher. This is the way.